Hi, my name is Alex LeMay. I'm with Great Lakes Honda, and today we're going to talk about what you should bring with you when you go off-road ATVing or side-by-siding. So one thing you want to make sure you bring with you is a good off-road helmet. They come in different styles, colors, and patterns. You get off-road half helmets, which they'll have a zip and you can have a flap that covers your ears, or you can go to something more of an off-road motocross style helmet. Big advantage, something like this, you got the peak, which will keep the sun and whatever branches out of the way, so if you deflect, the branches kind of bounce off. And then if you happen to lock your brakes up too quick, you've got this mouthpiece that prevents you from eating the handlebars. The other thing you want to bring with you is you want to make sure you've got a good pair of gloves. You're going to be holding on to those bikes for the majority of the day, hopefully the whole ride. You don't want to let go of the handlebars. A nice pair of gloves will keep the bugs and the branches from hitting your hands. Also, if you start getting into the mud and that kind of stuff, you're pulling winch cables out. The cable couldn't get frayed, so a good pair of leather gloves actually is nice for when you're winching, so you don't get shards of metal wire into your hands. A good pair of hiking boots. I like the steel toes with the steel plate at the bottom. The steel plate gives you a pivot point on your bike for more control in your footwells. And a nice light pair like this will actually dry out pretty quick if you do end up having to step into some water. What you got to remember with rubber boots is if you go into water over the edge, well, it's made to keep water out, so it's definitely going to keep the water in too. So you're going to have to stop and empty your boots every once in a while. If you're going in extremely deep water, you might want to consider chest waders or hip waders, so that way you can go all the way up to your stomach in mud to get the bikes out and not get wet. Really depends on your style of riding. I don't mind getting wet, so for myself, I'll stick to just like something like this here. Other options when you're trying to protect your chest area or jacket, don't really know what you want to wear. You can do just a windbreaker if you're not going to too thick of terrain where branches can grab and rip your jacket, that kind of stuff. If you're not wearing any jackets and you're ATVing, not in a side-by-side where you have bars to protect you from branches, a chest protector, this style here, kind of motocross, has in the past saved me. A branch from across the trail hits you in the chest, this here will stop it. If you don't want to go that route, you can get more of an off-road jacket. This has built-in armor, so it's kind of a double of the chest protector and an all-season coating. It's actually Kevlar, so no branches will puncture this here, and it's waterproof. So it kind of doubles up as your all-around jacket when it comes to on-road or off-road riding. So that's about everything you should bring with you protection-wise and clothing-wise when you go off-roading. Remember, be safe out there and enjoy your ride.